Alright guys, so we are about to head out and go get my prescription. I left my keys inside, so I have to go get. Okay, well I think we're gonna go ahead and get the car washed since we're out anyway, and I didn't do it this weekend. I figure I might as well. I just don't like driving. I just don't. We are fortunate that our house is near everything that we would need to survive. So I just rarely use the car unless we're going somewhere, you know, farther than like 2 miles from our house. So like on the day-to-day, I don't use the car. And we've been staying home a lot this month in preparation for my husband coming home. So we don't go anywhere really for right now. I also want to just get used to the idea of not having a car during the week, like during the day. My husband would normally get off at like 2, 3, as long as he's not flying. Like a typical work day, he would probably get off at like 2 or 3. So, yeah, we don't want to buy another car while we're here because we are still paying this car off. And we have no desire to have another car payment right now because we are essentially putting a car payment aside in a checking account for when we leave here for us to buy another car. And the idea is to buy it either in full, in cash, or at least have half of it, the car that we buy. So we don't want to take out a car payment because then we won't be able to do that. And when we leave here, we don't want to pay to ship a car, and we don't want the headache of having to sell a car. So the military will ship one car for us, so they'll ship this car because we bought this car brand new. It's like 2 years old, so we're gonna hang on to this car. It just runs really well. We drove it across country and it did really well. It's got Bluetooth and Sirius radio, and it's got a 3rd row so our family could grow. So we're not gonna get rid of this car, but we also don't want to buy a new car. So the idea is for us to be a 1-car family while we live here because we're in a fantastic spot for that. So yes, I'm trying to get used to not having 2 cars. I'm trying to become accustomed to walking places, and I don't mind because honestly I think it keeps me somewhat fit, and I enjoy walking, enjoy being outside. The kids like being outside, so it's just good for us to be outside doing stuff. But anyways, so right now we are going to go to the pharmacy, pick up my refill, and then we're going to head over to the gas station. I'm going to fill the tank up in this car because it's at about a half a tank. So when my husband comes home, I want it to be a full tank of gas. I want to clean the car on the outside and then also vacuum the inside. Although I don't currently have change on me, so vacuuming it on the inside might have to wait because all my change is at home. So, but as long as I at least get the outside nice and clean, and then you know, I can vacuum it another day. And honestly, it's really not that bad. We're really good about keeping the car clean because I don't like a dirty car. And I feel like a lot of times when people have really crazy messy cars, either they have a bazillion kids and they're just so busy that they can't clean it out. But you could tell if it's someone who cleans it out once a week versus someone who's lives in their car, and I can't deal with that. So anyways, we're gonna go inside here, pick up my medicine, get the car washed, and then head back home. So we're back. I got my refill. I filled the tank up, and I did not wash the car because the car wash was broken, and I was not gonna go drive and look for another car wash. So anyways, so now we're back home. I'm gonna get cleaning. Lincoln's gonna play, I think, Disney Infinity for a little while I clean, and I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. It actually worked out because we got back. It is about 9 o'clock, so just a little bit earlier than I normally would if I had gone and worked out, so that's great. So I'm gonna get started. I've got the living room to pick up, which isn't too bad because I did a little bit of picking up yesterday, so woohoo! So I do need a vacuum and stuff like that, but it's picked up. I'll probably just wipe everything down. Gotta clean the bathroom. Kitchen, again, pretty clean. I keep up with it pretty well. But I do have 2 dishes there that couldn't go in the dishwasher, and my coffee cup, which I'm going to keep using today. Baymax, yeah. I need to wipe this down. This needs to go upstairs. This was in the living room. I let them leave it downstairs ever since Christmas, but I'm going to go ahead and bring it upstairs because It needs to go into the toy room. This stuff needs to go upstairs, so I'll do all that. These are going to stay here. These are our library books that we're working on right now, so this one we'll read tonight. And then as far as the laundry room goes, this stuff right here, I moved into here because I didn't like it all out in the open in the dining area. But what I think I'm going to be doing is possibly moving this to the hallway closet upstairs, which is a linen closet, but we have so much storage in this house that we don't need the linen closet. Okay, we need the linen closet, but we just don't need it as big as it is. What, Lincoln? Okay, you need to go use the potty first, and then I will turn that on for you, okay? So I don't know if I'm going to do this today. It's not a huge deal. Just right now with our linens, we have like 2 bed sets for each bed basically, and we put the bed sets in the top of the closets in those rooms, and then we store our towels underneath the sinks in the bathrooms. And so we do have a lot of towels, but we don't need as big of a linen closet as we have, so I may move this stuff up there, but we'll see. I don't need to do that today though. As you can see, 1 shirt in there I need to run. There is laundry in here that I need to run. And then I have my friend Jenna's Valentine's Day box, some things for a friend of mine. I have all my Lululemon workout gear hanging to dry, and it is all dry, so this needs to get moved upstairs and put away. But yeah, so this room isn't bad. So I'm gonna get my coffee brewing. I'm gonna get my coffee brewing. I'm gonna help Lincoln with his game over there, and then I'm gonna get going on the cleaning. All right, the bathroom is clean. I am just rinsing off the dishes now. I only had the 2 that needed to be hand washed. All right, just wiping the counters down. I got the self-cleaning going on the oven. Just cleaning these counters off here. I'm slowly nursing my coffee as well. I'm also gonna wipe down the fridge because it gets dirty. So got that. I'm just using 409. It's like the easiest thing for me to use. Plus I just like the way that this and Pine Sol, man. You can use them for like everything. They smell so good. All right, so I wiped the counters down yesterday, so they're pretty good, but you know, for the sake of getting it marked up the to-do list, we'll do it. And then this is my teapot, which I took off the stove because the stove gets hot really hot whenever I do the self-cleaning on the oven, so I just like to make sure I take it off. And then I wait until this oven is done self-heating, and then I go in and I clean the inside of the oven, the top. And then this here, I usually will wipe, but it's stained yellow because it's not a super old stove, but it's older and it's white, so it has gotten gross over time. Definitely when it comes time to buy a house or purchase our own appliances, my husband and I have said we definitely want stainless steel or black. Because the white just stains so bad, which we have now learned because we have now been in 1 apartment and 2 houses that have white appliances, and just seems to get dirty. Okay, so now I'm just gonna clean this, and just to have a reference, we got here at home at about 9. I made my coffee, got Lincoln to go to the bathroom and got his game all set up. It is now 9 and I made my coffee. Did I say that? Yeah, I made my coffee. I started the laundry. I brought everything from the stairs and stuff upstairs, and I made the boys' beds because we did not, this is for the first time in a while, we didn't make them this morning before we came downstairs. So it is 9:51 now. It's taking me about 51 minutes to get all of this stuff done, and so just not too bad. So normally at this point I'd be about done because I'd pretty much just need to wipe things down in the living room. Sorry, but showing you guys the bottom of the fridge. Hello, what's up? Ow. But I'm kind of doing things even more thoroughly today, so it's taking me a little longer, but it doesn't take long, guys. Owie. Owie. Okay, so this is all clean and good to go. I'm just gonna finish wiping this out. This gets so gross. If you guys have this type of fridge, what do you guys do to get this cleaned really well? I think I'm going to just pull this out and put it in the dishwasher. Oh, there we go. And then that'll help a little. Yes, honey. Okay, so we're good to go in here. Just gonna go in there and pick up a little bit because he's got his stuff out. So I'm just gonna pick up the stuff he's not using. Vacuum, wipe down the entertainment center area. Like I said, I wiped everything down yesterday, so it's not gonna be too bad. And then my normal Monday cleaning will be done. And I will move on to wiping down this table really good, wiping down all this stuff, all this stuff, all this stuff I need to wipe down. And then I'm also going to do the floors today. So, and then I'll be done. So, I'm going to drink my coffee for a minute, get a little breather here. All right, so it is 10:08. It is about 45 minutes since I started cleaning, and all of my normal Monday cleaning is done. And now I'm just gonna go through and do my Tuesday cleaning as well. And actually I vacuumed, and that's normally something I do on Tuesdays as well. So I got a little bit of Tuesdays done in that 45 minutes. But it is 10:08, so Lincoln gave me a sticker. So I'm gonna sit down for a minute, just a minute. I'm gonna set my phone, the timer on my phone, so that I don't get carried away sitting down. I'm gonna sit down for 10 minutes and sip on my coffee, and then I'm going to go through and sweep, mop, and I actually did wipe the table down with like my rag that had the 409 on it just to clean it. And then I'll use my Pledge furniture polish and polish it up as well. But all right, so I'm just cleaning off my table. I drank a little bit of my coffee and I got right back to work. I didn't even sit down because I just kind of want to get everything done. So I'm just using Pledge to clean off my table and my bench. I can't wait for my husband to get home and us redo this table. I don't necessarily want it to be darker, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it needs something, and I definitely want to do a really nice shiny coat. I don't know what you would call that, like a wax or like a polyurethane, I guess maybe it's called. But yeah, I want to do that to the top of it. And I've thought a little bit about maybe making the legs white. So yeah, I just want to redo these. I really think the legs would look really nice white. And we've talked about getting a buffet. Is it a buffet or like a big china cabinet type thing to put over there eventually? Not like anytime soon, but at some point we have to grow up and be adults and have a buffet or a china cabinet, right?
That one.
And you want some Play-Doh. You may have 2 things of Play-Doh. Oops.
No, I want that.
The other. Look, you want to, here, why don't you go sit down by the door and play with it? I'll turn the light on. That way Mommy can sweep and you'll be over here sitting. Here, you sit here.
Okay, I like this carpet.
Lincoln.
This carpet.
Yeah, on the carpet. You threw your brother's kites. Larry made kites out of toilet paper rolls and paper the other day. Okay, so there is that. All right. Got that all pledged up. Now I'm going to sweep and mop, but I am going to mop today. I'm not going to use my steamer because I just really love how the house smells when I use the mop and use some Pine Sol. Alrighty, it is 10:32 right now, and I took down all my Lululemon stuff. There, it's on the stairs, ready to go up, and I am just getting the floor mopped now. I've got Lincoln's corn dog, that's what he wanted for lunch, in the microwave, and I like to get that in there kind of early, and then that way it has time to cool off so he can eat it. So he's just playing with Play-Doh in his cars, and I am mopping the floor, and as soon as I'm done, he'll eat lunch. All right, so we're having a little bit of quick learning time here. Nothing crazy today, just something easy. I kind of planned for this week to be crazy, so I pretty much just plan to do one worksheet or one small activity with him a day in my school planner for him. So nope, you gotta roll the dice. You don't need these. We already have them in there. You gotta roll the dice. Roll them. Yep. No. Uh-oh. Good job, Lincoln.
And chicken.
Yay. Okay. Whoa. Hold on.
And try again.
Try again. We gotta eat lunch, honey. Let's eat lunch.
Again. Today.
I'm getting loving. He's like loving on me. Did you have so much fun with your game?
Yeah.
You did so good. Is that delicious?
Mm-hmm.
I'm finishing that cup of coffee and I'm gonna have one more. I usually do 2 cups of coffee during the day and an espresso in the morning. Lincoln is in the room next door for his nap time. I am just upstairs. I have that Lululemon stuff that came from the laundry room that I want to go ahead and get hung up. I want to get my workout clothes picked out for tomorrow. Normally if I was going to change or shower, this would be the time that I did it, but I'm not going to bother today. I didn't go work out heavily. So tonight is the night that I go through and I do my nails, my toes, I give myself like a facial, and I usually apply like self tanner if I'm going to apply it. So I'll get all washed up and nice and pretty later, but right now I just want to hang these clothes up and then go downstairs and relax. I'm headed downstairs. I need to, oh, I never changed the Glade plugins. I'll do it when I go back upstairs. I need to get stuff out of the dryer. Little Larry's sheets need to go in the washing machine. But yeah, I'm done for today. I had a very busy morning, productive morning, so I've got all my candles lit. I don't know about you guys, but I really like to, when I clean an area of the house, if there's a candle in it, I like to go ahead and light it and get it going, just so that it smells really nice. If you're somebody who will forget though, obviously be careful with that. I have forgotten before to blow candles out and it's not good. But I just like to get the candles going. So I'm actually gonna go blow the one out in the bathroom because that's been lit a long time. Get this one in here lit. It's actually a Christmas scent, so I need to get it used up. But anyways, that's that. That's it for today. I feel fantastic. I'm so glad I got so much done. I think that for sure my goal of getting everything done for the week by Wednesday, I think it's gonna happen perfectly. Lincoln has had a little bit of trouble sleeping, but he is staying in his room, so it's fine. But I hear him up there playing in his bed. I've checked on him a couple times and he's in his bed, like laying there playing, and it's fine. He's just not tired. He's just not tired. But I have had really good relaxing time. I got to talk with my friend Jenna for a little while, and the oven is now done cleaning. It's on like the cool thing, and we have to leave in an hour to go get little Larry. So I'm just sitting here watching some TLC. I watched Total Divas from last night also. I'm gonna sit and play on my iPad and just keep on relaxing. It's been pretty nice. We gotta go leave and get Larry from school in about 10 minutes. Lincoln did not nap at all, but he sat in his bed and played with toys, and eventually I did give in and let him have the iPad for about 30 minutes or so, just because he was just sitting in there, like, so I can't complain because he sat in his room and I was able to relax. They didn't nap. So, no, put that back. We're not taking that out right now. We have to go get Larry in a minute. So Lincoln woke up and he wanted a snack. He wanted chocolate chips. So I made him use the bathroom and then he got some chocolate chips. All right, we need to put your shorts on, Lincoln, before we go get Larry. Here, you hold it.
Oh, I need that.
And you can talk. You talk into there, okay? You just say it. Okay, we are all back from getting Larry from school. We're home now. Just kind of having some like kind of quiet time. Not really doing anything, so there's nothing really to film, but that's what's going on. All right, just a quiet after school time. Kids are about to have a snack. They wanted apples, so peeled my little baby's apples. That's all that's going on. Hey you, how's your apple? Delicious, crispy, yum. How was school today?
That's good.
It was good. You painted, I see, because it's in your hair. It's right here. It's in your hair. You have red paint in your hair. I am quite hungry right now too, but it's only 3:25, so it's not really close to dinner time at all. We usually eat around 5:30-ish. So I am gonna have some miso soup. I think I showed this. Yeah, I showed this in my last what I ate video. I included like a mini grocery haul because I went to the grocery store that day for a few things. So yeah, I'm gonna have a snack while they're having their apples. Hey guys, the kids and I just ate several spoonfuls of peanut butter. I'm like crazy full. I don't think I'm gonna eat any more today because I, like seriously, I think it might have been like 8 tablespoons of peanut butter. It was ridiculous. I have like a sweet tooth, and sometimes when I have a sweet tooth, peanut butter does the trick. So, but I still need to make dinner. So I have some chicken breasts that have been marinating in teriyaki for quite some time. And they're just in the grill pan there. I gotta flip them over. So I'm just cooking these up so that I have them for the kids, and just in case I get hungry later, I have like a nice lean meat to eat. So I'm just cooking those up on the grill pan. Let me set my timer again. I'm watching Heart of Dixie. The kids each just got a new movie on their iPads. Book of Life for little Larry, and Thunderhouse Magic for Lincoln, which is on Netflix, but he loves that movie so much, and I wanted him to be able to watch it even when we're not like connected to internet, and in case they take it off of Netflix. But anyways, so my to-do list for the day, I think I told you guys already, is completely done. Other than I do need to clean these up. This is just dishes since Larry got home from school. I have the dishes in the dishwasher are on like a drying cycle right now, so like a heat dry or whatever. So as soon as those are done, I'm gonna take those out and yes, watch our movie. We played with Baymax and Hero masks earlier that they got off of Etsy, and yeah, so now I'm just gonna hang out with them and stuff until tonight when I have to do my nails and my toes and my face and all that good stuff tonight that I like to do. And I'm just gonna go ahead and end this vlog here because it's pretty long already, I'm pretty sure. So, successful Monday. I hope you guys had a really good and productive Monday too. And if not, try again tomorrow. And I will see you guys later. Bye.